My name is Carmel Connolly.
David St Vincent.
Louise Keane.
Trace Reynolds.
Shona Joyce.
Karen Gavin.
Fiona Flaherty, and I did the part-time Bachelor of Commerce degree.
The Level 8 in Lean and Quality Systems.
The BA in Training and Education.
The BA degree in Early Childhood Studies and Practice.
The MA or Masters in Adult Learning and Development.
A Diploma in Community Development Practice in NUI.
The course I studied was the Bachelor of Science degree, Science and Technology. My main reason for returning to study were these two little people who were in the background. I thought it was important not only to set an example for my children, but to ensure that I could give them the quality of life that I wanted to give them.
I've been working in early years since the 90s, and I wanted to complete my education. I've always wanted to do a degree from the time I was quite young, so here I am today, graduated. Yeah.
I suppose the biggest challenge for somebody who's a little bit older coming back to college is the fear factor. Will I be good enough? Will I achieve it? Will I get there?
The adult learning programme, it has a mix of blended learning where you work at night or at home, with complemented then and supported by weekend lectures. NUIG have a system called Blackboard, which allows you to interact with your lecturers and with your other classmates. So at all times, even though I was studying on my own, I never felt isolated.
There is so much support here, so if you're worried about writing assignments, you know, there's the Academic Writing Centre will actually help you and they'll teach you how to reference the basics of writing.
They taught us how to learn. So for the first time in my life, I was given the tools. And so you can have the capability, you can have the discipline, but if you don't have the tools, you can't do it.
The elements of the course that I enjoyed the most was, I suppose, the interaction with the other students on the course. I was from the health services, they were from industry, so we learned a lot from each other.
The elements I probably enjoyed the most out of that course were the interactions with the other people.
You get access to not only the lecturers but other students as well. So if you have a question, you can kind of bounce it off the others before you go and research further. You get a lot of support. I decided to study adult learning at NUI Galway in particular because NUI Galway has a fantastic reputation.
They support you every step of the way.
I was doing a role where I was responsible for maybe 10 people and I had no children. By the end of the course I had 2 children and was in charge of an area with 160 people in it, so it was challenging.
Another challenge I suppose is time management if you have a busy family life and a busy work life. But if you really want to do it, you do it step by step and you will get there. You just have to be well organised.
The Adult Learning Centre allowed me the flexibility that I wanted, so I could work and fit it in around my work. It is a fine line and you do have to balance carefully. I think it takes good time management skills, good organisation skills and a lot of discipline. Something I didn't even realise I had until I actually started the course and realised that that's what it took to actually get the time for everything.
It did involve a lot of planning ahead, and I was very lucky that my wife was so supportive throughout and was able to give me the time to go away and study and do those things.
I just loved coming every Saturday. It was a day for me, a day in the college, and I could allocate it. And I developed a lot of skills that I had, but I just reinforced them.
Make sure you have the support system in place for it, but once you do, just go for it.
Once you have any appetite at all to learn, I suppose it's only fair if you fulfil that for yourself.
It's often not an overnight decision. It's something you've been contemplating for quite a considerable period of time. Come in and talk to somebody who is facilitating the course or the coordinator in the course and see what's involved. And then just take the step, because often it's to get to the line is the hardest part.
I would say do it now. Don't procrastinate because all you'll do is find excuses not to do it. At the outset, 3 or 4 years may sound like a long time, but it's not. It flies. It goes so quickly. So just enjoy it. Just relax, enjoy it. Talk to the other people doing the same thing. If you're having problems, they'll be having the same problems. If you've got questions, they'll be having the same questions. So just relax and enjoy it.
Probably been one of the best decisions of my life. As I said, it's opened doors for me. It's given me a total different outlook.
I feel great. I've achieved it. I've 4 years done.
You know, the things I expected to learn, I did, but I learned so much more about myself, never mind the subject, that It's left an indelible mark on myself, and I could not but highly recommend it.